Okay, in this video we're going to show you how to select products using the ASON Top 100, which is part of the Amasuite. Basically, you want to get through this process as quick as possible, and I'm going to show you a nice little structure that you can use to stop you from getting bogged down. So first thing we need to look at is this is the interface of the software. You need to choose which is the site, so we're going to go amazon.uk, and then we're going to choose a data source. So in this case we're going to use bestsellers. Now what we can do is we can select our category and then our subcategory. So it might be categories pets, and then the subcategory could be horses. But the only limitations that I find with that is that you can only draw out the top 100. So what I like to do is go through manual select. And you can get to the site from here by selecting manual select and then hitting categories. I'm going to now scroll down, okay, and go to pet supplies, and I'm going to take birds, cats, dogs and horses, for instance. Okay, so there's the category there. I'll wait for this to come up. I'm going to add that. Repeat the process for cats. Going to add that, dogs. And then I'm going to add horses. Okay, and once I've selected these subcategories, I'm going to hit done. So these are appearing up here, there's 4 of them, so I'm going to get about 400 items. The next thing I would do is then hit this button here to pull the data. Problem is, it can take a little bit of time, so for the benefit of this video, I'll pull up one that I've preloaded before. So I'll just go to open my project. And I'm going to do the first pull of information. So as you can see, there's a load of information here that we can utilize. The only difference is now that we need things like weight and main category rank that's not here. So we've got 394 items. Only that, again, this is the second pool of data. So this section, it's all relative. So if I've got 10 products, it's going to be a lot faster to pull than it is for 300. So what we can do now is apply filters. So I'd like to get rid of anything below, say, £12. Okay, so I'm going to apply a filter here to the sale price, and it's going to be greater than, sorry, £11.99. Okay, so when I hit apply, you'll see the items are update. So that brings it down to 178. Next thing I want to do is get rid of some items with a huge amount of reviews. I like to have a soft approach to this. I don't like to say anything above 100 because you can end up squeezing out too much data, and there are some advantages of some items that do have say 100 reviews, 200, 300 reviews. So I'm going to look for reviews, so there's under 1,000. Okay, I'll apply that filter. That brings it down to 167. I hit done. Now what I would do is press get more data, but again this is still going to take a bit of time. If I hit that button, I could be waiting 30 minutes. So when you're using this software, you can obviously jump around and do your emails and other bits and pieces, but for the benefit of the video, I'll pull in the ones I've preloaded. So I'm just going to clear this now. Yes, that's done. And now I'm going to load the project with my filters. They're done. Okay, so imagine you come back to this 30 minutes later, and now it's giving you your main rank and the weight and stuff. So the next phase from there, you would export this as a .csv file. I've already got the .csv file, so I'm going to use mine, which I'll load in here. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to make a copy of this data because I don't want to go back and pull it all again. So let's just make a quick copy of this and put it into a secondary tab. Okay, that's done. And then I'm going to want to get rid of some of the columns that are not relevant, sorry, to my needs right at this stage. Go through these. Delete these. Delete. Okay. So next phase, I'm going to apply a filter to these. Okay. One of the key things is that we're looking for, say, small light items. Okay. So this is because you don't want to get killed on your carriage costs or your cost of FBA fees at Amazon. So ideally you want to work between anything below £1 up to say £3, and you want to be able to work with smallest sizes if possible. In some cases you can get away with it. It depends on your retail price and the market that you're in. So I just like to do quick filters here, so it gets the numbers down. So I've got this filtered in kilograms. I do it in ascending order, and so I want to start getting rid of the large ones. So I mark these out in yellow. Okay. So anything above 2.8 I'm going to do for this demo. Okay. Highlight these. Fill by what's in yellow, and then I'm going to clear these. Then clear that filter, and then just quickly check the weights here. Okay, there are some not givens here as well. Yeah, let's brought this down to what? 97 products. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I normally want to run through my products by the ranking. So in the main category rank, so let's put that in ascending order. Okay, so top 15. Okay, so we need to look at the titles here. I also like to use the title to filter out certain things. Like I don't want things like supplements. It's not my area of expertise, and things like food and eye drops and stuff like that. So I use keywords here to start filtering out stuff. So again, let's clear the food, clear that, and I'm going to do supplements. Let's clear those. Let's see, meals. Yeah. Clear those. Okay. Clear the filter. Go back by main category. Okay. So next phase now is I want to start going through these and take a look at them on Amazon and filter through the products. So let me go to Amazon. I've cut and paste the ACE in here. So first product come to bark collars. Again, something I probably wouldn't really like. Obviously it's a big seller, but look at the reviews. It's 3.2 out of 5. That smells of this doesn't always work for each pet. It's kind of having a one-fits-all kind of puts me off. And so I kind of steer clear of things like that and protein and things, because I imagine that dogs have got different biochemistries to each other, and so you get different foods and different additives and stuff are going to react differently to them. So I kind of steer clear of that. So if I put a no bark collar, let's have a look. That's probably the main keyword, but the listing's pretty poor. Free images, bullet points are okay. Product description could be a lot better, but from the manufacturer, this is all pretty good stuff, you know. So let's just see what that says. It says no bark. Okay, 236. This is 887. This has got better reviews, 3.9. But look at the price of that. This comes with a spray, so it's a combo by the looks of it. Yeah, so this is probably a market I'll steer clear of, but it's going to be down to whoever it is. Flea drops, we're going to ignore that as well. Spot on, we'll ignore that. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, poo bags. Okay, where there's muck, there's money. Okay, so not bad in terms of the bullet points. Let's have a look at, see more product description. It's okay. Now, what's it saying? It's 28 in pets and supplies, so that's pretty good. So why don't we have a quick look at the competition here and see what they're saying. Okay, this is Scott's Pet Shop, so they seem to be dominating here. There is some PPC advertising taking place here for poo bags. We've got these ones here. Okay, so it looks to me you've got the industrial type, and then they've gone for a commercial play here, something a bit more friendly to the consumer. Made a lot more efforts with their imagery, which is good. Obviously the unit side's less, 240 units, but I'd go into this market and have a play and see what's happening. It's of interest to me. Here's another one. It looks like they're in the market as well, but look, they've got it's an add-on item. It's a shame because I think the branding's not too bad on that in comparison to the other items. I mean, there's a lot of improvement that could be made, but as you can see, they're eco-friendly, but are they biodegradable? So you have to look at the competition level in the market. But if we have a look at this, they look like they've got complete ownership of it, but look at the reviews they've got. Like, it's only got 67. So this is obviously starting to sell a lot more than their other products, but they've got lots of variants going on. So I'm sure that they're cleaning up in this market, if you excuse the pun. So I would add that down as an opportunity. Let's highlight that one. So next one we'll go through. Dog chews again, I'd steer clear of. Refills, diffusers, protein, anti-bark. Right, let's have a look at this. This is a cat pan. Okay, let's have a look at this. Paste the icing for the cat pan. Looks quite interesting, quite large though, as you can see here, the dimensions. If that gets packed where the lid's flipped over, so make it a bit smaller, it could be okay to work with. 1.6 kilograms, well that's on the verge, isn't it? That's what, 2.2 pounds to a kilo, so yeah, that's pushing a little bit of weight there, but we can always look at a calculator in terms of the FBA calculator to see if that works. So let's have a look at this litter box and see what the competition's like. Okay, so in this one here, litter box, 460, 28, 2, 3. So there's plenty of room there to do a bit of a land grab. See these top performing ones here, look, 28, but let's look, 4.1 reviews. So look at this, that's prime, prime. Yeah, so this is another one that's worthy of overlook. So let's highlight that one in yellow. Let's go to the next ones. Again, pheromone, not interested. Pet remedy, de-stressors, spot, clippers, electronics. I know it's only an on-off switch, but still. Let's go through that. Frontline spot and flea drops, go through that. And then we can look at, say, what's this one? Snuggle Safe, microwave wireless heat pad with fleece cover. Okay, it's got quite a few reviews here. Poor listings here, poor title, no images. Bullets are really poor. Description's poor. Lots of improvement. It's good that they've got some Q&As going on here. What's the percentage of the reviews? 4.5 out of 5, so this is not too bad. Let's look at this as the keyword at this stage. Okay. 9 reviews, 25, 5. So there's a bit of room in this market. And so this is another one that you could put down on the list. Now you can go through the rest of your list in the same manner. But what I end up doing is I go through the same process with each of the categories that I pull. I then take this information and then I run keywords research on them, because I want to know if there's variance on the keywords. I want to know what the PPC competition is like, and then I also put it into AMS tracker. So I put my keywords in, so 5 keywords and the product, each product, and then I'll leave that run for a week, and then I can see what the sales data is like. I know what the keyword performance is like and their positioning, and then I can look to making a decision thereafter to go off and get it manufactured.